Good morning, students. Today I will discuss the motion of a car on a banked circular road when friction between tire and road is considered. Here, look at this diagram. Let there is a car having mass m is moving on a banked circular road having radius r and velocity v. Then various forces acting on this car are: first, it is the weight of the car, weight W, which is equals to mg acting downwards, second, the normal reaction. First is the weight which is acting vertically downwards, second is the reaction, which is the second force acting on this car is normal reaction R perpendicular to the surface, perpendicular to surface of road. Here you can see in this diagram, this is normal reaction R. Now the third force acting on car is force of friction, F between tires and road. Now these three forces acts on this car which is moving along a curved circular path. Now this R can be resolved into two components. The vertical component as r cos theta and r sin theta as horizontal component. So the resolution of R is R can be resolved into two components, r cos theta, it is vertically upwards, and r sin theta, it is acting along horizontal towards the center of the curved path. Here you can see I have resolved this R into two components, one is r cos theta and another one is r sin theta. Similarly, this F, force of friction, can be resolved into two components, one is F sin theta, which is in vertically downward direction, and its second component, which is F cos theta, it acts horizontally towards center of the circular path. As we know, there is no acceleration of the body along vertical direction, so the net force acting along the vertical direction must be equal to 0, or we can write r cos theta is equals to mg plus f sin theta. This can be written as equation number 1. You can see it from here. This is r cos theta and it is acting in upward direction, while the mg and f sine theta are the forces which are working vertically downwards. So they will be equal to each other. And the next component r sine theta plus f cos theta. It is the component which is acting towards center of the circle. So this component is responsible for providing necessary centripetal force for movement of this car. So we can write r sine theta plus f cos theta plus f cos theta is equals to mv square upon r. This can be written as equation number 2. On solving equation 1 and 2, we have mg is equals to r cos theta minus f sin theta from equation number 1. Mg is equals to r cos theta minus this f sin theta. Can be written as equation number 3. And from 4 we have mv square upon r is equals to r sin theta plus f cos theta. This can be written as equation number 4. Now dividing equation 4 by equation number 3, on dividing equation 4 divided by equation number 3, we will get mv square upon rmg is equals to r sin theta plus f cos theta upon r cos theta minus f sin theta, or v square upon rg is equals to r sin theta plus f cos theta upon r cos theta minus f sin theta. This can be written as equation number 5. Now by dividing the right hand side of this equation, each term of the right hand side equation by r cos theta, on dividing RHS by r cos theta, we will get v square upon rg is equals to sin theta upon cos theta will become tan theta, so it is tan theta plus f upon r over 1 minus f upon r tan theta. But we know that this f upon r is equal to the coefficient of friction, which is mu. So by substituting this value, we will get v square is equals to rg tan theta plus mu upon 1 minus mu tan theta, or v is equals to rg tan theta plus mu upon 1 minus mu tan theta to the power half. So this is the formula for velocity of a car which is moving on a banked circular road if we are considering the friction. Now this equation can be modified as per our convenience. If we are not taking friction in the motion, then mu will be 0, and in this situation the equation will reduce to mu is equals to rg, v is equals to rg tan theta plus 0 upon 1 minus 0 to the power half, or in this situation the formula will be v is equals to under root rg tan theta. It is the case when we are not considering the friction, we are just considering the banking of the circular path. If you are considering friction only and not banking, in this situation if you are considering that only the friction which is providing the necessary centripetal force, then the formula for velocity will reduce. In this situation we will take theta is equals to 0, and this equation will reduce into v is equals to under root mu r g. So we must remember this formula, and we can modify this formula as per the situation. If we are considering friction only, then the formula will reduce like this, and if we consider only banking, then the formula will change like this.